Hi, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Liv.
And this is the Mach-E vlog, but this isn't our Mach-E. We are in Fayetteville, North Carolina for Earth Day. That's my brother's Mustang Mach-E, and we're gonna take you along for a tour.
Woo, let's go.
On Wednesday, we were in Charlotte, North Carolina to celebrate the 60th birthday of the Mustang. We found out there was a Earth Day event here in my hometown of Fayetteville, North Carolina. My brothers still live here. My brother has this Mustang Mach-E. I haven't seen it yet, so we wanted to come and check it out, see how he likes his Mach-E, but also check out this Earth Day event. We were fortunate enough to get a loaner F-150 Lightning that is, well, you can see it back there, the Lightning's back there.
Thank you to Ford for loaning us that. It's been super awesome actually finally getting some time in it.
And taking it on a little bit of a road trip. We got to take it to a Tesla supercharger. So we're gonna have a full video on our road trip back to Charlotte in the Lightning. But it's just fun. There's a bunch of EVs out here for Earth Day. One of the local high schools is out here. Actually, let's just take you along and we'll walk through some of this stuff and show you some of the EVs that are out here as well.
Woo, let's go. Firstly, I have to ask you, Patrick, how big is your hometown?
In the county, there's like about 250,000. We're home to, used to be Fort Bragg, it's now Fort Liberty. It's a military town. I grew up in the military. My brother's in the military. I was in the Air Force, so yeah. It's
a pretty small town. I was not expecting.
It was big when I was growing up.
Big when you're growing up, I know. But we didn't know what to expect from the Earth Day event. It's been going already for a bit, so we've lost some cars, we've gained some cars. We'll show you guys everything. But this is not the only EV6 that was here. There was a super sweet wrapped one. This is, of course, the Kia EV6, and they're white. Which is so gorgeous. I really like the EV6.
Yeah, we always like the EV6. We've driven it. We drove the EV6 GT, but I think we should show this. This is special and significant for North Carolina because VinFast is building the factory probably, I think, about 40 miles from here or so.
We totally have to visit the factory, and this is how we got a ride to the airport in California in a VF8. So that's pretty cool that we're seeing one here.
That was the first time, like, we actually got to ride in it. I didn't get to drive it because our friend was renting it off of Turo, so I couldn't just like hop in and take it for a spin. But I love this color. It's very unique color for cars these days. But was really excited. Like I said, they're building the factory nearby here, so you know, who knows? Maybe some of my friends will be working at VinFast.
Ooh, that'd be really interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to go check that out when we come down here again. And then we have Tesla Alley.
Yeah, that's the Tesla Alley. We won't spend much time over there, not because we don't like Tesla, but we did an interview with the Tesla owners over there of that pink and the black one. Actually, you know what? Watch this. So Tesla is strong here in Fayetteville, North Carolina as well, and it's really cool to see the presence here. This is Guillermo and Hope. They're both by their beautiful Teslas, and this, of course, is wrapped and just gorgeous cars. So how long have you had yours?
I've had mine going on almost a year now. I bought it in September of 2023.
And it's addictive, right?
It is. The original color is white, and wasn't long afterwards that I started making modifications to it.
And we were just talking to Guillermo about how versatile it is to have the Model Y, because you were just hauling rocks in it, TV, towing stuff.
I mean, I was able to tow a 65-inch television in it. Then my buddies won from the Jeep group, and I was able to stuff it in there. We go and get mulch and rocks. I go to Lowe's, I throw it in the back.
Yeah.
I use it just like a multifunctional vehicle for me. Plus, it's also an SUV and it's fast.
Yeah.
So we just love all those things about the vehicle.
All right. So do you guys race?
No, it's the same thing. They're both fast.
Okay.
Well, to be honest with you, he's not going to test the Model 3 performance. He's not going to go there.
Yeah.
It's a little bit
I like your answer versus his answer.
Yeah.
It's a little bit faster.
Yeah,
hers.
a little bit. But you guys, you were also saying you have 910
Tesla group. Yeah, we have a small Fayetteville community. It's called 910 Tesla. Started off with just me and my wife, and we're slowly evolving and growing.
That's awesome.
We got about 19 members now, and at least 6 of us already out here right now.
That's cool. Yeah, it's a nice lineup.
Yeah, so we come out here, we help each other out, give each other advice on charging, Tesla upcoming changes, updates and stuff like that. Yes.
So, and we're in Southern California, so Tesla is huge out there. And I'm originally from Fayetteville, but how are your friends? Like, how are they about electric cars and Tesla? Like, are they open to trying it? Do they think you're crazy?
So, you know what? A little bit of all of that, to be quite honest with you. I think for the most part, most people have range anxiety.
Yeah.
And then also just knowing how to charge. And, you know, you see all the news on social media about Tesla recalls, and they don't understand how Tesla provides their recalls. It's over the air, right? So it's all of that.
Yeah, you wake up and you're good to go.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. Well, I think it's awesome that you guys are out here showing off your Teslas. You're starting the club. You're spreading the word. So, and it's very appropriate for Earth Day. So, and thanks for sharing about it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I hope that was great. If not, you know what the deal is. Is this an electric bike? I just noticed.
Little
nice.
electric bike.
Jason.
It is an
really
EV
cute.
show. It's not an electric car show. EV.
I love it, and its own little parking spot.
And we're
really good.
starting to do some EV stuff. So look for some of our things.
Some EV stuff, electric bike stuff.
Electric bike stuff. Sorry. ID4 here, of course.
I love it.
And not built in North Carolina, but very close to here, the Chattanooga, Tennessee plant. And I believe it just was announced, UAW got voted in at the Chattanooga VW plant. So that's something to, oh, look, check it out. They have the German plates on it.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty sweet. I don't know why this one has German plates, but I'm gonna flip around.
I'm very intrigued.
So a lot of times, being around here, Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty, Pope Air Force Base, a lot of guys like me, we would go overseas and we'd have the opportunity to have a car over in Europe, and we could bring back the license plate. So I'm wondering if they did that, and it's very appropriate because it's a VW. Oh, I'm going to flip around. We are going to show Tesla.
Because they're doing their
The
show.
X is doing a light show. They've done this a few times. It's really neat to see it in action here. We've seen some really large ones at Tesla Takeover with a bunch of Teslas doing that. I think that's copyright music. So
he's gonna keep talking loudly. Oh, and spin. So it's super cool, but Hyundai, Genesis, Kia is here. We chatted with Andy, was that from the dealership?
So they brought their whole lineup. It's really cool. Well, not their whole lineup. He said they could have brought more cars, but we have like a GV60 here, the Ioniq 5. Down at the very end, they have an Ioniq 5N. So that's like, I've seen it at the LA Auto Show, but it's like, oh my gosh, they have one out here for people to check out. And it's actually like most of the Earth Day is like across that bridge behind us. You can hear the music down there. So you come over here to see the EVs, and that's like one of the first ones you see is the spicy Ioniq 5N, as Kyle would say.
Very spicy, yeah. And why don't we do a flippity, clippity, clickety, whatever, and go talk with the Hyundai guy now.
Okay, I gotta do that again? Okay,
Yeah.
Here we go. We're now gonna check out all the EVs and the EV section. There's actually a good variety, but I was surprised to see this, the Ioniq 5N, and here's Andy. He's their EV product specialist with Lee Hyundai, right?
Yes,
Yeah, there you
correct.
go.
With that, this is our 2025 model.
Yeah.
It came before any of the brochures did. So with that, it is really, you can see a lot of differences inside. You're gonna see your center console is different. You're gonna see your darker end chromes, emblems, different things that we have to showcase, to just show, hey, it's our racing brand, it's our racing product. We want you to be blown away by it.
Yeah, it's a spicy one. I haven't driven it, I've sat in it, but I can't wait to have some fun with one of those.
Careful with the drift mode.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know. So you know the stats on it, 0 to 60, the range on this one, because I haven't even looked it up yet.
Range, we're really looking around 230, 240-ish, of course,
Yeah.
depending on your own mode, and then regenerative braking, it doesn't know how to factor that in yet, so
Right.
you could get further. 0 to 60, they haven't released that for us quite yet. I've been looking around this
Yeah.
morning, but I'll have to find out.
I know it's probably between 3 and 3.5. We'll just say
Yes.
that's pretty safe. That's
That's
pretty
a pretty
dang
safe
fast.
bet.
Yeah, and then of course it's on the eGAN platform, so it charges really fast,
Yep,
just like all of them.
eGMP.
Yeah. So that's really cool. So now you're their EV specialist
Yes.
for Hyundai, and you with also Genesis as well.
Correct.
And you guys chose to like come out here and have a good showing. Like that's actually really cool. I don't see a bunch of other dealers. So would you say Lee Hyundai has a good mindset about EVs?
Yeah, And I also, something I looked to do too, we did bring the hybrids, just showcasing that there's other forms of electricity.
There's a variety,
too.
yeah.
So someone might not be completely comfortable with going full-blown electric. Maybe they're still hesitant about plug-in. Best of both worlds with a hybrid electric.
Right.
And then, of course, we do have a variety, which I didn't know how much space I was going to have, so I didn't even bring my full lineup.
That's
so
so
we
cool.
have a number of vehicles.
Well, we're going to take a look at all of them. There's a GV60, a GV70, GV80, right?
Not the 80.
Not the 80.
The
I'm
80
looking at it.
itself.
Oh,
G80.
okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we'll walk through all of those. But thank you for having a presence out here. That's the final horn.
Yes.
All right. Thanks again.
Absolutely.
Ta-da! That's probably not
Someone's
going
gonna
to turn
have fun
out
editing
very well. No.
Of course, one of our favorite EVs that we've ever driven, Mercedes EQS. Beautiful car.
We have a couple of videos, maybe one video with this one, and then with the SUV, which is also the EQS SUV, but so gorgeous with its hyper screen. Oh, and we do a video chatting with Keith.
Really? I got to do it again?
Do the clickety.
Okay, I want to do something different. Watch
Okay.
this.
Well, hello, this is Keith and his amazing Mercedes EQS with a very, very special name and a very special logo. Hi, Keith. How you doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Awesome. So the logo of your car is on your shirt.
Yes.
Right? What is this? What can you tell
Well,
us?
the logo is from the Chandrilla Star Lines. It is a Star Cruiser you go take cruises on. It was down at Disney World for about a year and a half, and it was a 2-day immersive experience where you actually were living in the Star Wars universe, and it was just something that was really special. And so I took my family on it a few times and liked it enough. I put the logo on the car and bought the shirt to go with it.
I love it, and I think it's super appropriate because the EQS is kind of one of the more futuristic cars in a way, and you would have no idea looking on the outside, but you got the hyper screen, right?
We have the hyper screen.
Oh yes, let's check this out. We have some videos with the EQS, and that hyper screen looks so amazing. So I assume you show it to all your friends and you've shocked them.
When they ask.
Yeah?
I got it because I like it, and but I won't show it off, but I will definitely show it.
And how long have you had it?
I've had it for about 17 months.
Oh wow! So how's it been?
It's been amazing. It's quiet. It is smooth. The insulation is terrific, and it is just a relaxing experience that allows me to just be relaxed when I get from point A to point B. It'll drive for me if I need it to, and as long as I touch the wheel every 45 seconds.
Nice.
It's just been
And so-
terrific.
and you have kids?
I have a 4-year-old living in my house. My grandson's with me.
Awesome.
And
What does he think of it?
He loves it. In fact, he likes to play the games on the car. So occasionally he'll say, let's go play in Chief's car. And we'll sit in the car for half an hour and play the games that are on the screen.
That's so cute. So instead of like playing games inside the house, you come to the car.
We can. We have. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
really awesome. And you have home charging?
I have a home charger. I've got a level 2 charger.
Awesome.
So every Friday I charge it up and it gets me through the week.
I love that. Every Friday, that's your thing. But the EQS gets an insane amount of range, right?
Yeah, it's got a 340-mile range on it. And if I were to drive it in reasonable speeds that don't necessarily make it on I-95, I can get 340 miles.
Nice. And so, I mean, we have not really experienced the whole EV thing out here in Fayetteville much, but like, how is it? How are your friends? Do they have EVs? Are you the only one?
I'm the only one I know of.
Yeah.
And the challenge in the Fayetteville area is there's no level 3 chargers available for most of folks. And so if you can't actually put a level 2 charger in your house, it's a strain. In fact, if I couldn't put a level 2 charger in my house, I wouldn't have got this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unless you drive very, very infrequently and you can use a level 1 and just charge super slow.
Yes, yeah. And that even would be a challenge because those are slow enough that you would have to dedicate to doing that.
Wow, yeah. So hopefully the future will get brighter out here, more charging options. I can't remember when Mercedes is committing to NACS, but maybe you guys will get an adapter.
Yeah. It's possible. I think the 24 models is going to start having them. This is a 23.
Yeah.
And definitely by 25 or 26, they'll be all moved over and things will be a little smoother at that point.
Super awesome. Well, the future is bright. Your EQS looks absolutely amazing. I'm so glad you came out here for Earth Day, Earth Month, and
It was
all
good.
this. Pleasure to meet you, Keith.
Nice meeting you. Thank you very much.
Yay.
See, that was cool, right? Variety.
Variety, I love it.
A lot of people were sort of surprised. They were like, oh, Cadillac, that's like super expensive, right? And I'm like, no, it's not bad. It's like 60, 70,000. We haven't actually driven that, surprisingly. But
I didn't even know this was here. This is so cool.
yeah, it's neat to see it here. And they have it opened up now. It was closed earlier. So we'll just go peek if you haven't seen inside.
What a good color.
Very nice color. The materials inside, I think, feel premium. One of the things that we like, and this is somebody's car, so I'm not going to touch anything or hop in, but like the seat controls are over on the side instead of being either down on the side of the seat. It sort of makes it nice and easy to adjust.
And that's the same as the Mercedes EQS, so it feels really plush.
And I think the seat warmer is over here as well. Seat warmers and ventilated seats. It's pretty neat, like very, very convenient. We'll take out the storage real quick. Hi. And
love your car.
Lots of room here. As I said, you guys are the owners, right? You're not the dealer. So these are the owners. It's really nice to see people out here showing off their own personal cars, and it's just way more effective to instead of having a dealer like being all sales pitchy, it's like, you know, somebody's out here enjoying their ice cream and fruta, and just basically talking about their experience with EVs. And that's sort of the point of these. It's like a cars and coffee / introducing people to electric. Nissan dealer is over here with an Aria
Nissan.
and a Leaf. There's actually a Jeep 4xe.
Oh,
so we
duckies.
do have a hybrid, and they have a lot of duckies.
Let's see what duckies they have. You guys will have to vote for your favorite ducky. I gotta go with the giant sparkly red ducky, to be honest. That's the winner for me.
And this is really cool here, is like they have like basically like vehicle to grid type thing, or vehicle to load. So they have an outlet here that's being powered by the relatively small battery that's in the 4xe, and they're definitely playing copyright music now, and it's unfortunate because I wanted to show you what we arrived in. So let's just turn around and we'll talk about it from over here. That's the F-150 Lightning. We're doing a road trip back to Charlotte tomorrow in that. It is an XLT extended range. So there's some changes coming for 2024. I wouldn't advise the XLT next year for 2024 or this year now. They have a new one that's like the F-150 Lightning Flash. That is basically a lot of what this has, but slightly upgraded. The biggest difference is like on the Lightning Flash, you can get hands-free Blue Cruise. This one is the hands-on Copilot 360. Slight difference, but I really like Blue Cruise. And also in the Flash, it has the bigger screen as well, and it has like the tow technology package, a couple other little minor differences. But it's been fantastic having this thing. We have a vlog with us in it. We also are going to do like a road trip video. I think we may try to bust out a review of the Lightning, but of course we absolutely love it. It's been fun having it here, popping the hood open occasionally to show the front and talking to people about it. And it's very unique, very special for me to talk to like people in my hometown about electric vehicles, because we're down in Southern California. It's a lot of EV culture down there. A lot of people are very familiar with EVs. And here in my hometown, this is the first time I've been here since I bought an EV, so I got to like check it out and see like how people are responding to EVs, and it was really cool talking to like the Tesla people and how they talk to their friends about it and all of that good stuff. So as I said, this is actually an Earth Day event, so should we go check that part out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so you were 910 Drones. What was your name again?
Yes, sir. Paul.
Paul.
Rossi.
Okay, so this is really cool. Like it basically, you open it up and a drone appears.
Yes, sir. So this is the Dock 2 by DJI. So same company that's producing these handheld cameras, the lavalier mics. They're doing the enterprise products as well for businesses to be able to leverage drone technology. This is the Dock 2, so it's like the Mavic 3 that a lot of people are familiar with. That smaller size drone that's foldable. Take it with you where you need to go. Take it to the site. They've taken that platform and they've kind of designed it to fit in a box that you can lay out. You can put it at the site. Douglasburg High School here with their solar panel stuff. And an example or a use case would be deploying this or setting this up at a solar farm. So then at a moment's notice, you know, if any of their analysts or any of the folks that work on their maintenance department, they could quickly deploy this drone. It's got thermal capabilities, it's got visual, you know, zoom capabilities. So you can monitor and maintain your assets, your critical infrastructure remotely.
That's cool.
You know, 24/7, 365 days a year.
That's so cool. And you're with Douglas Bird?
I am.
What was your name?
Denise Renfro.
Denise Renfro. So you're working with them with the drones, but you're also doing off-grid solar stuff, right?
Yeah, we have a program at Douglasburg called the Academy of Green Technology.
Yeah.
And students can trade some of their electives, and they're with us for 4 years, and they learn about sustainability, renewable energy. We added drones. Paul Rossi's a big reason there, because they use drones to inspect solar farms, inspect wind turbines, inspect power lines, right? So we're giving the kids those skills too. If they want, when they leave school, they can participate in those sorts of careers.
So it's basically like vocational training to help them.
Career and technical education, and our kids do everything. I mean, we have civil engineers, mechanical engineers, but we also have kids that are getting ready to fly drones for Blue Ridge Power, or kids that are installing solar panels. They're in the business world, they do everything. But people here at this event know, you know, climate's a real thing, and we're, at the very least, we're educating voters of the future so we can do the right thing, you know, out there in the real world. So.
Yeah, and I think it's great because it's sort of like, you know, my generation, like we sort of have to learn all of this stuff, and it's like new, and it just seems weird, like we're getting power from the solar, the sun, and all this stuff, but like they're going to grow up and they're going to think it's weird to get power from coal.
That's true.
All right. Well, that's really great. Thank you for sharing about it. And we'll, is there like a website or anything like with Douglas Bird that we can like link to for people to get more information on the?
There's Douglas Bird High School has a website, and there is a space for the Academy of Green Technology there, so you can get some information there. Yes.
We'll drop a link in the description, so if you guys want to learn more info.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Cassidy, right?
Hello. Yes, Cassidy.
So nice to meet you.
You too.
These are awesome bikes. This is the Cat Trike, which if you guys have seen my HP Velotechnic is like very similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are human powered, right? But you have a friend here with what kind of bike?
An e-assist. It's a Cat Trike as well.
Amazing, awesome. I love that we're at this event and there's all these alternative modes of transport.
There really
and you
is.
guys roll up looking super sweet.
Thank you.
Especially like, what is your helmet situation here? This is so cute.
We're going for a winged cat sort of vibe.
Oh, I love it. It's like a speedy cat.
Yes, exactly.
And you made this yourself?
Yeah, we got the pieces off Amazon and we Velcroed these ones to the side, and then these ones are stuck on with like a sticky, like double-sided tape. So.
Oh, amazing. Okay,
yeah.
so is it okay if I duplicate that? Because I'm super inspired by it. I love
Absolutely.
it. Winged cat.
Yes.
Winged cat thing.
That'd be
And
so
your
cool.
flags are super awesome
Thank
too.
you. Yeah, our friend Dawn, she makes these, so.
Oh, wow, no way. I might have to pick one up.
Yeah.
Well, it's so nice to meet you. Thanks for
too.
coming out to this event
Thank
and having
you.
an alternative mode of transport that is super fun. We're back.
And we're back. See
Or
how-
that looked really darky.
We have teleporting superpowers. So.
Wow, that would be amazing. But then we wouldn't need sweet EVs, so that would be sad in a way.
But it's interesting. Like I was sort of expecting the Earth Day stuff to be big and the EV stuff to be like 2 or 3 EVs, but it's actually the opposite. There's a lot of EVs. The Earth Day stuff was a little bit smaller. They had some things about recycling we didn't actually dive into much, but I'll let you talk because I've been blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah. Oh, okay. Bat it over to me. I have very little experience with Fayetteville, very little experience with the East Coast. Obviously, Patrick, born and raised here, left when he was 17 for the Air Force. So it's really, really, really cool to come out here and see this community, meet 910 Tesla or 910...
910 Tesla.
Yeah, 910 Tesla. We'll put their details down below. I'm sure there are other EV communities too. So we've been in Colorado. We had an EV community there that we still are in touch with. We're building and getting to know the EV community in SoCal and the whole West Coast. And then coming out here and seeing all of this is really, really heartwarming. It's really cool and it's really exciting. Because like, it's that same excitement about EVs, that same chill, like, I love it. I have a great time. And you know that all these people here are affecting, I was going to say infecting, but we need a good word.
Yeah.
Affecting.
Affecting.
Their families and their
Influencing.
friends. Influencing. Yeah. We all have different spheres of influence. And I love that we get to see that here, that people out here in Fayetteville are doing it. We know that you guys do it in your sphere of influence. And we love creating and building this community with you guys. Patrick's arm's getting really, really tired. Shall we go?
No, we should just about go, but
Oh.
this is what I've been doing all day. Can you see it?
Mega Power Front for the win, man.
It gets so much attention. By the way, we were driving here, and we got to go. But we were driving here from Charlotte, and we stopped at Bojangles, which is my thing. But anyways, we stopped there, and I had to get something out of the front, and I popped it open like that, and the reaction was just priceless from the gentleman that was also entering Bojangles at the time. We had a very good conversation about that. So
Super good conversation.
it'll be in our vlog. Or no, it's not in the vlog, but we talk about it. Anyways, let's go.
It's funny, I know. We don't know what content we're gonna make, but I love that like now we're just used to the lightning, like me personally. It's like, yeah, that's a Mega Power Front. And then when you see someone's expression when they're not used to it. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us for this video where we went all the way to Fayetteville, North Carolina to attend the Earth Day celebration that they have out here with a F-150 Lightning, Ford F-150 Lightning with a Mustang Mach-E GT. Just like ours, Grabber Blue, select, but it's still
select.
good. Huh?
Select.
I know, I'm so used to adding the GT on it.
Select.
Maybe he'll dream about it.
Yes,
Select,
okay.
select. Grabber Blue. Huge thank you to our patrons whose names are scrolling across the screen right now. Your support means everything to us and it makes all of this possible. We appreciate you guys so very much. And just remember that whatever you drive, whether it's a Lightning, whether it's a Tesla, whether it's a Lyric, whatever.
Whether it's in California or North Carolina.
Oh my, enjoy the ride. Bye. Y'all.